Mojo Dennis wants both feet on the ground. Hello guys and gals, it's me, Mojo Daddy Mystic, and I'm back with another groovy reaction. And on this one, we are getting fab because we are doing one of the Fab Four. I'm talking about none other than the late great George Harrison with his 1970 masterclass of an album entitled All Things Must Pass, and we are taking a look at the track Out of the Blue. Now this is the last track on the album. I don't know if this song was thrown in there or not, but I have not heard this song before. Obviously I've heard of Isn't It a Pity, My Sweet Lord, I'd Have You Anytime. I mean, you can't go wrong with this album. But there's so many tracks on this. This is like a triple album, so there's like a lot to unpack and discover here. So I'm a fan of George Harrison. He is my favorite Beatle. Just supremely talented, and sometimes I felt he didn't get his fair shake while he was in the group. So this being his first solo album, he had tracks upon tracks of material piled up and stocked away for his solo career. So I mean, what a way to start your solo career off, getting a lot off of his chest about his time in the Beatles, talking about Wah Wah, like I Don't Need You Anymore, taking digs, and like each band member would take digs at each other one. You got Ringo with early 1970, that's a diss track, and John with how Do You Sleep, so and George with Wah Wah. So and I got to think about Paul's, but that's just, we don't want to get into the mess of the Beatles breakup, but we're here to react to George Harrison and just enjoy his music and his solo career, and that's what we're gonna do. So with all that being said, let's sit back, relax, and vibe out to George Harrison from All Things Must Pass, Out of the Blue. Let's vibe. Got that soul. Out of the blue. So is this just a jam track? I dig it though, man. Sax is killer. You hear that bass? Back to the main groove. Man, oh man. That was a little bit of My Sweet Lord. But man, woo! Oh, buddy. George definitely had something to say. He was talking, but he didn't say a word. Let his music talk for him. Man, I kind of let that wash over me. Sometimes you got to do that with music, especially somebody as powerful as George Harrison. You know, his playing style is so unique. It's got a lot of soul in it, especially when he uses that, you know, the slide guitar, the slide guitar. It's present on Marwa Blues, if you for all you George fans. But yeah, a lot of emotion in that track. Man, that was incredible. That was very good. Very good. Very good by Mr. Harrison there. Loved it. Loved it. A lot of good vibes in that tune right there. The guitar was a standout, and the bass and the percussion kept a good beat. I wonder who the drummer was. The drummer in this Jim Keltner? Because I know he worked on a lot of George tracks with him, especially Living in a Material World. I know that, but let me know in the comments if this was the drummer and this was Jim Keltner. I believe so. But to me, this song is has a lot. Well, this whole album is just like, I'm here. Well, it's George's debut, but this song in particular made me feel like get out of my way, because you know I'm leaving it all on my sleeve. You know, this is finally I get a chance to, you know, be out in front in the center, and he gives us something like that. That's incredible by George Harrison, because he had a lot of songs, like I said in the beginning, he had a lot of songs stockpiled, and he's just letting it out. And this triple album is just amazing. So great performance out of the blue. Loved it. Great instrumental track and great jam by George. George Jam. I loved it. 2 peace signs up. Hare Krishna. This has been your Hippie with Harmony, Mojo Daddy Mystic, wishing you peace, love, and happiness. Until next time, rock on.